Rams fans, good morning, dude. Wow, big old football game on this weekend. We're going to talk about it, dude. This is Tuna and the Sheriff. I am Sheriff Joe Bags. Tuna joining us shortly, dealing with some technology issues. As you do, you get it. But of course, like I said, big old football game going on this weekend. Rams taking on the 49ers. 49ers already beat us this year. That was an overtime game, 26-23. Heck of a football game. But I think it's kind of interesting to look at that one and realize that, like, back then in that game, they almost had Brock Purdy back, and he's still not back, and they may still not have him back. What's going on with Brock's toe, man? I've got my own theories about that. I want to share with Tuna once he does arrive. Again, technical issues there for Tunes, so we'll be getting to him soon. But anybody got questions or anything like that, feel free to drop them. Obviously, we're going to need score predictions as well. And speak of the Tuna, what's up?
It's Niners week. I'm pissed off. Let's go. Good morning.
Good morning.
The technical difficulty, I swear. I'm sitting here finishing the graphic. I was like, oh, it's good. It's 6:50. I might refill my coffee. And then I get a text from you, and I'm like, oh, my computer clock is 10 minutes slow for some reason. That's nice. Really cool.
You're on like bar time on your computer?
No, right now it says it's 7 o'clock now.
Well, that's crazy. Mine says it's 8:06, dude. Our times are way off.
We're not doing well.
Yeah, we're a little all over the place. Hell yes, though, man. Niners week. I love that we got to like kind of bask in Niners week this time. It's not a Thursday night football game, which I hate every week. We don't need one of those every single week. It breeds bad football. Exhibit A last night. Just not awesome stuff there.
Yeah, ew. I had to text somebody, so I was like, man, don't seek help.
Yeah.
Watching your Raiders.
Yeah.
Don't like talk to someone. I'm here.
Just to note that game was going on right up the road for me. It was bumming me out. But yeah, dude, we got a little brother action going on this weekend. I love this.
Yeah, this wasn't meant. Yeah, no, that game was. I need Geno Smith and Chip Kelly investigated for having a parlay on how many Denver sacks there would be in that game. Because I feel like every time I looked up, there was another sack. It was just annoying. But anyways.
Yeah, who had the under?
Joseph, are you ready for Rams Niners? Are you ready for a little payback?
Dude. I'm so freaking ready for payback.
It usually takes until Friday for me to get excited for a game, and I'm here. Yeah. I'm all the way here. I'm pissed. I don't care they're injured. I want to run the score up so badly. I'm going to this game. I'm driving up that morning. Dude, I'm so hot for this game.
How long does that drive?
5 hours. 5 hours to Stockton, and then like an hour and a half west to the Bay.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty awesome though, man. That's gonna be a good time, man. A little at least a speck of blue out there in the in that sea of red, which would be nice.
We're 3-0 when I'm at games. Does it travel? We're gonna find out.
Yeah, yeah. Is it coastal? Is it just, is it LA Metro, or is it, we'll see, dude. I'm excited.
Man, there's gonna be a lot of people angry with me if we end up losing. A lot of other angry people at this thing. So not sure if you saw it, but they did announce that this competition will be announced today. Like they're gonna talk about it before practice. So we don't know yet. The beat writers can't tell because team rules. You don't want to spill the beans.
Dude, is there a decision made right now?
I think before they left the facility yesterday, I'm assuming they probably made a decision. I don't think that's something I don't think this is like a let's sleep on it. I think it's more of a we got our decision. We come back in the morning. Do we still feel the same? Yep. Cool. Tell the team. Let's run with it.
Yeah. Okay. This is gonna be. I'm interested, man. I think you saw my tweet that. So Mevis at 242, Ethan Evans at 250. There's no way in league history that a kicker punter combination hasn't reached 292 pounds or 492 pounds combined. That's got to be a record. I've been telling people it is because I feel pretty good about it. And I know that somebody brought up Leckler and Janikowski. But
That's a
I'll be
good one.
honest. I'll be honest. I think that 250. I think a 492 is. We have internet. It's fine. I'm gonna find this, but I'm really
I don't know.
curious to see what happens.
Janikowski was 260.
Yeah, but I mean 250. That's just 10 more pounds than Ethan. You know what I mean? Like, and
Shane
Shane.
Leckler. That's
Yeah.
a
Oh,
name
you're
I have
doing it.
not
You're
heard
doing
in a
both.
while. Yeah. Shane Leckler, 225.
So boom, record, dude. Get at me, man. So yeah,
I
492 would be. I mean, we're also assuming that's the only other big kicker combo that we can think of, but we're assuming that that is an NFL record. If this happens, let's not kick Cardi to the curb before it's ready. That was some sweet alliteration there, dude. But yeah, sorry, I'm so
Can I tell
tired,
you?
bro.
It's okay. Can I tell you, Mike, real quick before we dive into the matchup? My real quick anecdote meeting Joshua Cardi at training camp.
Yeah.
Did I tell you this already?
I don't think so.
Yeah. So obviously, sideline, you're like with the players, they're transitioning the team, and I'm walking down, and Joshua Cardi's picking up one of the big bags of like all the balls and equipment, and I'm like, "Damn, man! Like you're not a rookie anymore. Why are they making you do this?" He's like, "Oh, it's because they don't like me." and then he looks at me. He's like, "I'm just kidding." And then I was like, I kind of like giggled. It was very deadpan. I was like, "That's funny."
Amazing.
I was like, "Hey, I'm new out there, so I'm like
Yeah.
introducing when I can. Like, hey, I'm Pierce." I was like, "Hey, man, Pierce, First and Tuna." And he looks at me. And he goes, "I'm Joshua." I'm like, "I know, I know who you are, number 16, the kicker on the Rams."
That's dope. What a cool guy. I like him, man. I like the kid. I'm curious to see what the decision is. I guess I'm also one of those where like, because I know people are like, well, who do you want? It's like, dude, I don't care. I like Josh Beavis. If he comes in and is our guy, I'm cool with that. I've got the back of whoever they select, so that's where I'm at. I'm fine with either.
Also, random technical question.
Yeah.
You've been live this whole time, right? Because my timer just started in the
Yeah,
top corner.
it has been. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, I don't have qualms about this. Just whoever's going to make it through the uprights.
Yeah.
It's
Well, and also while we're still just roundhousing people's necks off their freaking torsos, then I mean, it's like this is a good time to try to figure out a kicker. We've been winning by like 25 points, so I mean,
yeah,
this is the time.
It has been nice. Did miss 4 points last week because of the field goal team. Those type of issues matter now, and I think that's why they're making the decision now. You win half the season, giving the coaching staff, giving the special team staff the opportunity to fix it. Okay, we have a rough part of the schedule. We got through the easier part of the schedule, like that middle chunk. And it's still not fixed. We need it now because a 4-point swing can decide most games in the NFL. So
yeah, absolutely. And yeah, you're right. It's good that it's coming off of a game where those 4 points didn't matter instead of a 31 point win, we won by 27. So that's awesome. But also, damn it, I had it in my head. Where was I going? Oh yeah, the squib kicks, man. Those knuckleballs. I want to say that I think the Rams maybe in the last 2 games weren't trying those to kind of test out. It's like, can we live without these?
and they can. I mean, what are you going to have? Just not cover the ball? Like they're going to be fine.
And that's what I'm saying is I think that this decision could be part of not seeing knuckleballs last week could have been like, can we still live without this? Do we feel good about where our defense starts if we don't have that, if we make a kicker change? Because who knows if Mevis can do that or not.
Well, their reasoning was they just didn't want to have extra shit to think about. It's like, all right, literally just focus on field goals because we have to fix it. That was their reasoning for doing that. But I do think it is at least in their head of like, okay, well, we changed this. Go revert back to everything. Like undo. It's like you're trying new shit on you're writing. Control. You just revert to original. Fuck it. Yeah. Go back. Control Z. So I think they'll be fine. I like what JB said between the horns. I'd rather see Joshua Cardi succeed here rather than like some pass kickers where it's like, oh, when they land on their second or third team, they're still in the league and they're still doing well. A la Cameron Dicker. So yeah, you never know what you have. The mental game. Oh, I do real quick before we jump into the tail of the tape of the teams. Yeah. The snapper situation that threw me for a loop. I guessed it yesterday. The fact that the rotation on the ball from the snaps was the issue. It wasn't placement. It was he was either spinning it too fast or not fast enough, which I think is a wild issue to have in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was it's kind of to let you guys know what big dorks we are. We talk about this stuff like in our own threads too. So like that was a personal thread between me and you, and it was like I think I said it to you was that like the kicking operation is a milliseconds kind of operation. If that's off even a little bit, it can be catastrophic. Even just one minor, tiny little baby change can make a wildly missed field goal. So I mean, it's got to be dead on, and it's currently not. So change is necessary. Change is coming. I'm fired up about it. I'm fine with it as well.
Yeah, holding for kicks is I would say is fucking way more difficult people think.
Yeah,
But
I like that Evans is safe though. That's nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right, let's revisit the past. What we got. This is what happened last time, 26-3. If you guys, for some reason, forgot one of the worst nights in Rams' recent history. Matthew Stafford had a hell of a game, though. Like, if anyone dragged that team into overtime and try to right some wrongs, it was Matthew Stafford with almost 400 yards. But I think for me, the tale of the tape was a Kendrick Bourne. You can't have Kendrick Bourne have a resurgent, like, hey, I'm the best player in the NFL. I don't think it happens again. That's just me. I think the defensive backfield is a lot more comfortable now, not having Ahkello Witherspoon. And I don't think Shula sits in cover 3 and just says, okay, Mac Jones, pick us apart, because there's enough tape on him now. Like, you know what he's capable of doing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you have a hard enough time in this league stopping the superstars, so don't let the average players absolutely destroy you. You know what I mean? And no shade intended. I realize that that's like kind of a harsh comment, but like, I'm not trying to just pick on Kendrick Bourne here, but like, let's call it what it is. What he is, he's not Devontae Adams. You know what I mean? Like, to let a guy like that to absolutely wreck you is not. That's not how you win in the NFL. So. I think the most important thing from that first game, though, was the fact that the Rams defense, the first 2 drives, let the Niners just absolutely march down on them. After that, the Rams really tightened up and played one hell of a football game. But you take those 2 drives away, which you can't. They did happen, but you take those away, and it's a pretty dominating performance by the Rams. They'd won the previous 3 before that against the 49ers, so I'm actually feeling decent about this game. No reason to think that the Rams shouldn't go win this game, but obviously, division game, Shanahan versus McVay, obviously anything can happen.
And you look at that second half, they only gave up a field goal each quarter. Yep. You take away a shitty first half, or like you sleepwalked. And just to prove my point, Kendrick Bourne, 10 catches, 142 against us. He did go off even worse against Tampa the next week, 5 for 142. And then the rest of the games since then, 2 for 14, 3 for 44, 2 for 34. So he went back to earth. Like, yeah, just don't let him reappear again is my whole point. But alas, we look ahead.
Onward.
You like the new graphic? I made this for you.
I do love it. Thank you.
All right. So real quick, just some rankings if you guys aren't looking. The Rams are top 10 in everything. Offensively, yards per game, points per game, EPA per play. This is something new I'm getting accustomed to. That is earned expected points added per play, of like, how successful were you in each play? Mm-hmm. You want to be positive. I think the Colts are like 1.2 or something like that. Mm-hmm. So a plus here means like, yeah, you're getting closer to adding points on each play. You're doing well on offense. Meanwhile, the Niners are what you expect. They're kind of middle of the road. Not a lot of passing touchdowns, and they give up an okay amount of sacks. Anything sticking out to you here? Anything you want to talk about the offenses on each side?
Nothing super specific. I do know that the passing yards for the 49ers, they're averaging, I think they're 5th in the league there. So they've been able to move the football. Rushing is way down for the Niners. Even CMC, his average is somewhere near 3.5 for his yards per carry average. I don't have it right in front of me, but yeah, it's, I don't know, man. This the Rams offense has been just really, really clicking. And it does kind of feel like some of these averages are being almost a little pulled down from some previous weeks, so like some early games. But overall, man, I mean, Matthew Stafford is he's playing out of his friggin' mind right now, dude.
3.5.
Nice, dude. Freaking nailed it. Hell yeah. Um, that's what I've got. That's my flavor. That's what I've got. I can just spout out numbers like that all the time. Anyway,
My flavor. I know where you're going with that too.
if
That's
you don't say
awesome.
it, it doesn't happen. But yeah, I feel like overall, man, the Niners offense has been a little bit of just like a short game, passing kind of attack, and the Rams have just been really on a trajectory that's ready to crush some souls. So
It's
this is the first like real true test though since we've really found our rhythm of like, all right, are we actually good or are we just beating up on bad teams? Like, let's see it. With this next few, we've got a chance to really see who we are. So
there are a lot of thoughts there. Yes, they have beat up on bad teams recently, but they've done it handily.
yeah,
If it was like, yeah, we really beat the Jags by 7.
yeah,
Man, we looked really good. No, you handled them. You beat the shit out of them. Last week, the Saints, it was not even close. Like like I told you, was it early second quarter? They had 3 3-and-outs and 3 completions. Like they
yeah,
were beating the shit out of them.
yeah,
That's what you want. This is the start of the real test for the month of November. Like it's gonna get rough here.
yeah.
You got to go do it. There's going to be some close games. I don't expect you to beat the Niners by 20. It'd be really nice. It'd be awesome. This might be a 3-point win, 4-point win, because division games, we talk about it all the time.
Yep.
Division games are weird. They're fucking annoying. But I do think, and this is not cope, I do think that loss on Thursday night to them was the best thing that could happen to this team. You needed a dose of reality to say, like, you could fuck this whole season up. As good as you feel on both sides of the ball, you could get humbled real fucking fast. And that's exactly what happened.
I think it kind of did happen. I think we saw that whole thought process kind of unfold during the game was like they went down and scored on us on their first 2 drives and did it handily on long drives that took forever. And we did not look good. And it's like one of those things where probably come off the field and Shula and Pleasant are looking at everybody like, guys, remove head from ass and let's go play some football, man. And then we started rolling after that. So it was good news, man. Also, I want to point out that real quick here, just a quick note is that EPA Rams are second to last in special teams EPA.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So way down there. The only team worse, the Saints. So
and it's all from field goal because we're decent and everywhere else. Everywhere else has been cool. Even Ethan Evans has been fine.
Yeah.
The coverage has been fine. It's literally just fucking that.
See some decisions today. Fired up about it, man. See who our team is going to be.
Bumping over to the defense.
Sure.
Man, this is where the Niners are really hurting the most. The Niners are a scrappy team, though. Like they're not just going to roll over because they're coached well. They have a lot of pride. Like you could be down to 4th stringers with the Niners, and this is where I do have a lot of respect for them. Like I see both sides of the coin with Shanahan. You get the can't finish out close games and the 28-3 and all those jokes. But then you have this where it's like, dude, they're always scrappy and they're always going to find a way to be in games no matter how hurt they are. The defensive side is struggling, like missing so many players. They have no pass rush. They're 31st in sacks. That's what stands out to me the most. And not to dip back to the offensive side, but something that you said that reminded me. The Rams actually have on the season less time to throw than the Niners.
Yeah.
I think Stafford is like 2.7 and Mac Jones has been 2.77 seconds, which I thought was interesting.
And you want to feel like that's not that much time, but over averages, that actually is a pretty big difference. So.
That's an average. I think that's it was from the first part of the season where Stafford was just getting rid of it really quickly. Yeah. Last few games he's had time to throw, but anything here that we want to focus on defense wise, or is it just play better?
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, but like for the Niners side, I mean, their defense is just I think ultimately too, they're just getting real beat up. Losing Warner's a big one, stuff like that. They just lost their 1st round pick, Micah Williams. So that's obviously, that's going to, that takes us some hits for sure. The Rams defense, I think 4th in yards per play. So way up there for that. I want to say like 4.4 yards. You can check me on that. See how cool I am there. But, and then overall, like the Rams let people kind of move the football a little bit, but that's, I mean, a 10-yard rush equals no points. You know what I mean? So the Rams, you see the points per game there at under 16 a game. But they'll allow you to move it down on them, man. But they will stop you. they kind of pick their spot. But that's the Shula defense. I think it's kind of playing at its peak right now of that style of, if they're on their own 20, you don't have to get off the field right now. I mean, yeah, obviously you want to, but that's not scoring position. You know what I mean? So they just got to be able.
Yeah.
They can move it down on you, but then you pick your spot and stop their drive. Maybe that's a turnover. Maybe it's a punt. Whatever it happens to be. But I think this Rams defense is playing absolutely phenomenal right now. I know there was a comment at some point in here that this could be a McCreary game. I do think that we start to kind of see him get sprinkled in there a little bit. So that'll be interesting.
D. Will's back.
Yeah, D. Will's back. That's good news. Yeah. Whittington, I think, is the only one that's been not. I think he didn't practice yesterday.
I think he should be fine though. I think so.
Yeah, I haven't heard much. I've had kind of a crazy week, but so I've been a little bit more disconnected than I like to be. But yeah, I think overall, man, the Rams defense is playing so good, and the Niners, I think, they're well coached and stuff like that with the bald guy, Salah, but I couldn't remember his name for a second. But overall, I just think they're too beat up to kind of stay in.
The sacks thing pisses me off because when I looked at the metrics of how much other teams are blitzing, Seahawks blitz more. Denver blitzes a shit ton. It's a Vance Joseph defense, so of course they blitz. The Rams don't blitz a lot at all. I think they're like bottom 10 in how much they blitz, which tells you hypothetically that when you do blitz, it is more effective because you're adding on like insult to injury. If you can get to the quarterback with less than 5 guys like the Rams can, man, start bringing 6 or 7, mixing some zone blitzes. I think there's a lot more we have not seen from this defense yet. Jared Verse still hasn't like accelerated his rate of like, okay, I'm taking over games. And I think he shines the most when games are close and when games are tough and when it's needed to be the best player on the field. I think we're going to see a very, very high octane version of Jared Verse this week starting. Like I firmly believe that.
Yeah, and Byron Young has historically gotten better as the seasons go on, so I'm curious to see if that's the case for him. Rams record for sacks in a season, 41. So we could be seeing the most sacks in a Rams year.
Is that it? 41?
That's what they said on the First Down Rams show with Peo and Rams House. I was kind of surprised by that too. It was like, that feels low.
I mean, Aaron Donald had half of that one season, and they still didn't.
Yeah, I mean that's just Aaron Donald has just half the sacks in the world, I think.
It's like he's accounted for
all time.
All sacks. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know if I have anything else. MVP race. I don't even want to touch this because it's pissing me off that Matthew Stafford still isn't. I need everyone to convert the Staffordism. I don't care. Convert the Staffordism. Just join the family. We get free shirts out of it. We're getting hats made. It's a campaign trail. It's fun over here. No? All right.
I was in my own brain there for a second trying to figure out some stuff, but it's like, because like I get it. Obviously, I mean we know how well he's playing. I mean the 21-2 ratio and stuff like that. He's absolutely on fire right now. But it's a little bit not exactly, because like the tortoise and the hare kind of thing. It's like you don't have to be in the lead the whole time to win the race. Like you just got to be in the lead at the end. Like so, I don't know, man. That's where I feel about it. It's like it's, as long as we get there by the end, it's fine. I don't know.
It's more of because I know how these things go. It unfortunately it does matter like from here on, because the media is fickle and voters are fickle. They remember things like, oh yeah, like the Vegas odds, like they're influenced by the media. So I'm trying to get more and more people to talk about it, because I'm sorry, Patrick Mahomes is still number 1 and he had that shit game against Buffalo. Like
also let's not forget that these voters also have recency bias. So as long as your biggest games are in December or you're flashy in December, then you're all right.
God, he's handsome. Matthew Stafford. Man. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Score prediction. What you got? What do you think?
I mean, I still decently be a close game. I think the coaching of this game will be, kind of right in there. And then I don't think it's impossible that we see another kind of situation where we're like, we're a little bit like, okay, guys, let's freaking do some stuff here. So I do think I think it'll be a one possession game, but I think it'll be like one of those weird one possession games. I'm going to go 28-20.
I've got 24-16. No. 24-19. That's what I got.
Okay. 24-19. That feels good actually. I want to say that too now, but now that'd be weird.
Three touchdowns, and I think they get one field goal attempt, and it's good. I think the Niners they'll move the ball, but like you said, Ben, don't break. Get three field goals out of the matter.
How about this? I'm gonna say this is making some assumptions here. I'm gonna say Mevis hits a 52-yarder, and Jake McQuaid gets a tackle on a punt down the field that everybody's like, damn,
It's not good if McQuaid's making a tackle down the field.
First of all, that's totally fine. Your long snappers make plenty of tackles. No, that's totally your long snappers make plenty of tackles. You're crazy. You're crazy for not thinking that.
If he's down there before the Gunners, that's a problem.
Dude, go back and watch teams, bro. Long snappers are always in the tackle, man. You don't know what you're saying.
He's older than me. I don't want him down there. He's gonna get hurt. It's our sweet Jake. Yeah, bro. You know what it's like being 34. Every month matters. It hurts.
We are not professional athletes, Tunes. Come on, man.
Exactly. That's why it hurts.
Oh, geez. Yeah, your long snappers make plenty of tackles. That's a real thing.
But yeah, I got 24-19.
Okay. What are we listing off as we fade off here? As I got to go to work.
I picked last time. You picked something.
Oh. Let's go with favorites Rams moments involving a kicker.
Oh man, Matt Gay, Tampa Bay, after Matthew Stafford just connected with Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, that's a great one.
It just felt so good. It's like, oh damn.
Trying to remember the year, but it was the year that the Rams and 49ers tied and then played like 3 weeks later. I'm gonna steal two. Greg Zuerlein kicking like a 52-yarder to send it to overtime and then hitting a 54-yarder in overtime to win it with like 9 seconds to go. We almost tied him again.
What game was that one?
That was, I think it was like 2013 or 14, something like
that. I'm gonna go back to the Saints game, the one that the Saints love.
That's a great one.
They had a chance. I don't feel bad.
The cleanly called game. What I hate about that too is that on the